Hi everyone, this is ZafeHouse Diaries. This is a brand new, or relatively new, indie game. Not currently available on Steam. See this green light there. Um, what this is a zombie survival game that's mainly text-based, I guess. It's a bit roguelike. It's a bit strategy, bit lots of things. Let's take a look. Two modes, Classic and Roadkill. Not tried Roadkill yet, let's not do that. Let's go with Classic for now. And then... So when you start a new game, this is what you're presented with. This is the Diary, hence the name of the game, ZafeHouse Diaries. Basically, the entire game is played out through the diary, or rather what happens as the game progresses is explained to you through the diary, or diary kind of context. As you can see here, it's Saturday, June 15th at 6 AM. House, Tell William Lane. We made it. Among our fragile group, we have a firefighter, a musician, a police officer, a surgeon, and an athlete. We arrived with a weapon, some tools, some food, and a few medical supplies. The five of us are very wary of each other. Mark isn't adjusting well to the group, but Caitlin might be able to hold everyone together. We found a note saying that a rescue operation was underway and a chopper will arrive soon, but we don't know where or when. We should scour the town to discover as much information as possible. So that's the situation right now. You can go over here to look at your rescue notes. This is just where all the information that you've gathered about the rescue operation goes. So right now all we have is this useless note that says a chopper is on the way to the designated, unnamed of course, evac point, where we will be there at the designated unspecified time and contact us on the standard unspecified frequency. This is our last stop. If you miss us, then there's no one left to come get you. Hope you've still got your radio. You need to get the radio as well as finding all this information. Fine. And it looks like there's like 6 pieces of information plus the radio, so there's like 7 things to find. Fine. So to progress the game, you click on the watch. It progresses the game an hour, and then the diary tells you what's going on. So first thing to do with a new game is to look at your motley crew, because no doubt you will have an absolute mishmash of whatever, and we do this time as well. So we've got 5 dudes in our team, and oh, look at these relationships. Okay. So let's just go through their bios and see what's up with each person. Dylan Russell, police officer, age 25. Dylan was a police officer. He's 25, straight, has a high school education, and comes from a middle-class background. He is experienced and stable and practical and realistic, and is most useful barricading entrances, making traps, patrolling outside, cleaning up corpses, sniping zombies, preparing a meal, watching for zombies, and searching the location. He claims he isn't racist, but just doesn't like the look of Elizabeth. Elizabeth over here. Fine. Okay. Mark Ross, surgeon, age 22. Mark was a surgeon. He is 22, straight, has a university education, and comes from a wealthy background. He is experienced and stable, investigative, inquisitive, and is most useful modifying items, treating injuries, repairing a vehicle, not just vehicles, just a vehicle. He claims he isn't racist, but doesn't like the look of Dylan and Rachel. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Caitlin Brooks. Caitlin was a firefighter. She's 32, not 23. Straight, has a high school education, and comes from a poor background. She is experienced, stable, practical, realistic, and is most useful creating a distraction, barricading entrances, making traps, patrolling outside, modifying items, cleaning up corpses, sniping zombies, treating injuries, watching for zombies, repairing a vehicle, and searching the location. Wow, she can do everything. She's Superwoman, or Wonder Woman actually. She claims she isn't racist, but doesn't like the look of Elizabeth. Everyone's got it out for Elizabeth. Actually, that's not true. Okay. Uh, Rachel Davis. Rachel was an athlete. She is 25, straight, uneducated, and comes from a poor background. She is experienced and stable, practical and realistic, and is most useful creating a distraction and preparing a meal. She has a lingering prejudice towards the wealthy. Well, at least she's honest about it, rather than people saying they're not racist and then hating people of another race. Anyway, Elizabeth Cox. Elizabeth was a musician. She is 25, straight, uneducated, and comes from a poor background. She is fit and strong, artistic, and creative, but is not especially useful at anything. Wow. Well, we've got Wonder Woman, and then no woman at all. Fine. Now, one of the interesting things about these relationships, it's the last sentences that really count here, is that it indicates, basically however much the people like each other. And this is actually important in this game because if people don't like each other, they will fight. They will have rows, make noise, which will attract zombies, but also if they actually do start a fight and have a fight, then they will get injured, and if they have to defend themselves against zombies, they'll be less effective at it. So it's important to try and get your squad, or your team, your motley crew, to not hate each other completely, and instead just like each other. So the way you do that, even though you're not actually any one of these people, is you spread rumours about specific people. And the rumour that you spread will have, hopefully no negative effects, but that can happen, will have positive effects against that person's relationship or other people's relationships related to that person. So, for example, these are all... I see this person doesn't like the wealthy, but we only have one wealthy person. So, although, yeah, most of these two have quite a lot of dislike for each other. So, this person hates the wealthy. So actually we have two people who hate the wealthy, and he's a racist. So, what kind of rumours can we spread? We can spread a connection rumour. Rachel and Caitlin are distant cousins. They lost contact many years ago because of a family feud. Or we can change this to whichever person in the crew, and we can change the reason to either a family feud or their families moved apart. I'm not really sure what effect that will have. It'll probably just make these two hate each other, maybe. I don't know. So what? Okay, what other ones we've got celebrity. She wrote an article for the local paper, or wrote a book, or directed a film that was slightly, moderately, outrageously popular among middle class, poor, wealthy, middle-aged, older, younger men, women. Okay. So that would be good, actually. So, wait a minute. Maybe. I don't know. Or we can do charity. Now, you see, the charity one, I think, is the one for Mark to play. Because if he does this, through his work as a surgeon, he was known among friends for offering his services free of charge to uneducated middle class people. Now, actually, he was. You see, this actually plays really well for Mark because he's got two people that don't really like him that well. And he doesn't like this person that well either. But we can get rid of some of this hate by spreading this rumour that Mark was known among... I'm not sure what effect that would have. Known among friends? I mean, all I can think of is if we say... if it's on one of these media outlets, then there's a chance that one of these people will know that didn't happen somehow. So it might be best to leave it to known among friends, I don't think any of these were actually Mark's friend. At a discount free of charge. This is where the truthfulness of the thing comes in, because I think if you don't make the rumor believable, then people will just go, no, just disregard it. So we can have uneducated now. Oh, damn it. So you're uneducated and you dislike Mark, and you're uneducated and also dislike Mark. So we can get a demographic, we can get a double demographic here. Because these people hate him because he's wealthy, both of them, and they're both poor. So we can we can get the double discount here by going right at a discount. So he's offering his surgeon services at a discount. He's known among friends only. To uneducated, poor, because they're both uneducated and poor. So that hopefully won't have any negative effects against these guys. Because these dislike your middle class. Fine. Oh crap. Hold on. No, oh dear. We're doing things. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, I think she might like him a bit as well. So at a discount. How believable is this? Through his work as a surgeon, he was known among friends for offering his service at a discount to uneducated poor people. I mean, it seems a bit strange to target specifically uneducated. We could just offer it to all people who he knows are a bit on the poor side. Maybe, I don't know. What's more believable, free of charge or at a discount? I'd say at a discount. Or, well, are people... Okay, go on. Let's say it's free of charge, because people are that nice sometimes. So that is believable, sort of. And you wouldn't have been featured in the local paper. Has been known among friends. Fine. So we're going to spread this rumour and hopefully clear up some of the dislike between Elizabeth and Rachel to Mark. Okay. Then after that, we probably want to... The next one we'll probably clear up is the one between... the one that goes the other way, where Mark doesn't like Rachel, because that's the next big one. So we can only get rid of one of these right now, which will help. Although maybe bringing these two so that Rachel likes him will bring down Mark's dislike a bit. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to go with that. Right. So that's how that works. The next bit is actually deciding and controlling what you guys do. So this is the map here. The map is quite primitive in all honesty, but you get these lovely pictures up here of what the buildings kind of look like. The police station has like a police station vibe going on. We've got a restaurant going on. It's kind of nice that they actually used real pictures here. Or what possibly were real pictures at some point. So we've started in this house here, and it's only 33% search, so I think we should probably get someone who's the best searcher. Ooh, one of these two. Perhaps we should do who's the best zombie watcher. Oh wow, we have 3 amazing zombie watchers. So let's get one of them on the job and then get this person searching the house. Right. So what else have we got? We've got a warehouse here. Warehouses possibly have quite a lot of amazing loot in them. So, right, so who's doing what? We've got Rachel and Caitlin doing stuff. So, and this is a bit awkward. The different pieces here associate to different people down here, but it's a bit awkward to immediately figure out who's who on the board because you have to associate it. So that's something we just need to get used to. Rachel is the bottle cap. Caitlin is the donuts? I have no idea what that is. So we can't send either of them. So who is best at scouting, do you think? Oh, it's telling me about movement. I don't care. Who is best at this? Tell you what. Oh, right. So that person is by far the best. Yeah, I think. Is this person the best? I think he's the best. Fine. So we've got Dylan scouting out this warehouse, which actually could be full of amazing loot. So we'll have Dylan scout out this place. It's important to scout because you don't really know what you're going to find here. You could send everyone there for whatever reason, but the problem is you've no idea what's here, so you need to send people there to scout the location, and hopefully as well he'll give us a clue of what kind of warehouse it is, what was stored there, because if it's something like ovens, say, that's not going to be very useful, probably. So we probably wouldn't want to go there for that. I mean, there'll always be tools there, I guess, maybe. Although it's just a warehouse, so maybe not. Okay, so what else have we got in here? We've got school. Schools are usually quite incredibly dangerous. Hotel, same. Another house. Factories, a little distance away. Actually, this is one point I forgot to mention. The way movement works in this game is that your players, or your guys, can move one square, one area per hour. And an area is defined by the grey lines on the map. So going to the warehouse, you'll get there within the hour and report back in the same hour. But to travel to, like, the store is going to take 2 hours to get there, and then another hour to get back, so 3 hours in total, because they have to travel to here, back to here, and then back home. We've got a university over here, a big factory, bar, what else have we got? A library, I haven't been one of them before. The hospital, and there's a bank as well. The bank could be interesting because there could actually be real weapons there, as in guns and such. Anyway, so we currently have two people not. Oh no, one person not doing anything. Who's not doing anything? Oh no, two people. Sorry. We have Mark not doing anything. Oh, go away. Can I? No. Work. Oh, I can do it like this as well. That's nice. So I think probably we'll have him go investigate the hotel, and the final person who's not doing anything is Elizabeth? Yeah, Elizabeth. Oh, isn't she the useless person that's useless? We can get them to do all these actions, by the way. Prepare food, snipe zombies, modify items, patrol, make regular traps, barricade, create a distraction. But Elizabeth is the problem character because she's not good at anything. So this is going to be interesting what we're going to do with her. She's crap at searching the house. The houses. Let's have her try and make some barricades. Do we want to make this sort of our base? Make the church the base, the classic zombie trope. Yeah, why not? So we probably just want to search. Rachel's watching for zombies, so let's just have. Yeah, let's have both of these two search the location for stuff. Okay, so let's go with that. Let's see what we find. Go!